Partnership deed. When two or more persons come together to form a partnership, they enter into agreement regarding their rights and duties and other things. This agreement is known as the partnership deed. So, a partnership deed is a written document partnership deed is a written document containing the terms of agreement between the partners regarding the rights and the duties of the partner. It is also known as articles of partnership. Partnership deed or partnership agreement is also known as articles of partnership. This deed or agreement may be written or oral. But due to the uncertainty of things, uncertainty of business, it is preferred to have this deed in a written form, and also to have this deed registered under the Indian Registration Act. So, partnership deed is a document, written document. This contains the agreements, different terms of agreements among the partners regarding the rights and duties and many other things. It is also known as the articles of partnership, and it may be oral or written, but it is better to have this deed in a written form and also get this deed registered. Now we come to the contents of the partnership deed. What does it contains? Contents of partnership deed. The various contents of this partnership deed or agreement, we can divide them broadly into two. First one is the general matters, and number two, matters relating to the accounts. General matters and matters relating to the accounts. Now, what are the general matters that the partnership deed contains? Number one, first one is the name and address of the firm. The name and address of the firm. The deed contains full details about the firm, the name and the address of its registered office. Second is the nature and area of business. Partnership deed should contain the nature of the business, what type of business the firm is doing, and the area of its operation. The third one is term. The deed should clearly mention the date of commencement of business, when is the business starting, and the term of partnership, and for how much time the partnership firm will run. It should be clearly mentioned the date of commencement of business and the term of partnership. If there is no term prescribed in the deed, no time period is mentioned in the partnership deed, then the firm can be dissolved at any time. Number 4, the rights and duties of the partner. Fourth general matter that partnership deed contains is the rights and duties of the partners. The partnership deed clearly mentions the rights, the duties, and the restrictions of the partners. What are the rights of the partner, the duties, and what are the do's and don'ts for the partners? Restrictions. Number 5 is entry and exit of partners. The partnership deed should clearly mention as to how and when new person can become a partner, that means entry of partner, and it should also clearly mention how the existing partner may exit the partnership firm. Partnership deed should clearly mention the circumstances, how and when a new person can be entered into the firm as a partner, and when and how a partner may leave the partnership firm. Number 6 is dissolution. The partnership deed should mention specifically the circumstances under which the firm may be dissolved. The conditions under which the firm may be dissolved should be clearly mentioned in the partnership deed. Now comes the matters relating to the accounts. First matter relating to the accounts that partnership deed contains is the capital. The partnership deed should clearly mention as what will be the capital of the firm, how much money is required to start a firm, how it will be contributed by the partners, which partner will contribute with capital and in what ratio. It should also clearly mention the rate of interest on this capital invested by the partners. So, the partnership deed should clearly mention the amount required by the capital, the contribution of capital by each partner, and the rate of interest on this capital. Number 2, loan by partners. The deed must clearly mention that how and to what extent a partner can take loan from the firm. If a partner is in need of money, he can take a loan from the firm, but how and when and how much amount, this should be clearly mentioned in the partnership deed. Then the mode of repayment of this loan should also be clearly mentioned, and the rate of interest that will be charged on this loan, that is interest on loan, the rate of interest on loan should also be clearly mentioned. Number 3, loan to the firm by the partners. Here partner is taking loan. Now if a partner advances loan to the firm, how much interest will be paid by the firm to them? This also should be mentioned clearly in the partnership deed. Number 4 is drawings by the partner. If any partner withdraws money from the firm for his personal use, the partnership deed should clearly mention as to how much and when a partner can withdraw money for his personal use. And secondly, if a partner has withdrawn money for personal use, what is the rate of interest on this drawings? This should be clearly mentioned in the deed. Number 5 is remuneration by partners. Remuneration of the partners. The partnership deeds also state whether the partners will get some remuneration in addition to their share of profit. Sometimes it happens that the partners also work as managers in the partnership firm. So the deed should clearly mention if a partner is working in the firm in the capacity of manager or in any other capacity, is he eligible for any remuneration apart from the share of profit that he is getting? So this should be clearly mentioned in the partnership deed. And the most important, sharing profits and losses. Sharing profits and losses. The partnership deed should clearly prescribe as to how the profits and loss will be calculated and what will be the proportion of division of this profit and loss by the partners. How this profit and loss, in what ratio this profit and loss will be distributed by the partners. The proportion or the ratio can be determined according to the capital worked by the partners, or the experience of the partners, or the efficiency or labor of the partners. So the partnership deed should clearly mention the ratio in which profits and losses should be distributed. Number 7, ascertainment of goodwill. The partnership deed must provide as to how will the goodwill be ascertained. When a new partner is admitted in the firm, or the partner retires, or in case of a death of the existing partner, it is necessary to calculate or ascertain the amount of goodwill. So how this goodwill will be calculated or ascertained, this should be clearly mentioned in the partnership deed. Number 8, partners capital account. Partners capital account. The deed must make it clear whether the capital account of the partners may be fixed or fluctuating. What is fixed capital account and what is fluctuating capital accounts, we will study later on in the same chapter. So for the time being, you must know that the partnership deed should clearly mention whether the partner's capital account should be fixed or fluctuating. Number 9. Audit of accounts. The partnership deed must direct as to how and when partnership accounts will be audited. Partnership deed must clearly guide as to how and when the accounts of the partnership firm will be audited. Number 10. Settlement of accounts. The partnership deed should provide as to how to the share of profit, the interest on capital will be paid to the partner who leaves the firm, or in case a partner dies. So, in case a new partner is admitted, or a partner retires, or an existing partner dies, it is important to calculate his amount of money, his amount of profit, share of profit, share of interest on capital and drawings. So, partnership deed should clearly mention how this amount will be settled. And last one is 11th is other matters. In addition to the above points, provision may be made in the deed for certain other matters. For example, how the books to be kept, how can and when a partners can inspect the books of account. It also contains matters regarding the operation of the firm's bank account, who will operate the bank of account, who will be the signing authorities, and the matters regarding issue of check, who is authorized to issue check, who will be the signing authority on the check. So these all are the other matters that a partnership deed contains.